It has been over a year since I've mentioned my Mario Kart mod to any of you guys, and there are some major changes since the previous version was announced. So, let me go over some of the changes now. So, first, we have some nice UI now, a nice little logo I made, a screenshot from Mario Circuit 1, and I have to update that version because I forgot to do that. And as you can see here, new borders, new license colors. Unfortunately, the license colors, I forgot to do that for this menu, but you don't really go in this menu. Plus, all the menus have the same borders plus a custom background now. Isn't that fucking awesome? Let's change it over to me. My name. This mod was made when I was Declan the TV guy. Holy shit. Not only just the borders in the background, but the cup icons as well have been given a nice HD UI texture upgrade. Not to mention the fact that it's also more in the Mario Strikers art style. And plus, we upped the count last time. It was around 300 custom tracks to 896. Isn't that fucking great? So let's just test a custom that was in there before. That was in there before. That was in there before. We're gonna play some of the tracks that probably haven't been seen in here. So one track I definitely know wasn't in here was. Let's go to my favorite custom track in here, Dark Star Castle. So we're just gonna do a solo intro. So, Dark Star Castle, made by all the lovely people down there. Oh crap, my earbud. So, Dark Star Castle, made by all the lovely people down there. Has to be my favorite custom track that I have put in the it was made earlier this year. You might hear N64 about Castle. There will be custom music as well. Unfortunately, that one's taking a little longer. And we are also in the process of me and the custom staff ghost team in the WiiVamped Discord, which I will put in the description. So that way you guys can try all the updates and stuff. This update is being worked on for staff ghosts. So all my staff ghosts right now are on Dolphin. You will be able to see. So this custom track was originally in Mario Kart CTGP Nitro, and then it was ported to Mario Kart CTGP 7. Now, the gaming brand and company have ported it over to Mario Kart. And honestly, again, one of my favorite custom tracks. Wasn't supposed to fall there. But yeah, that you'll be able to test all these custom tracks when the pack releases soon. Don't you worry about that. We're just finishing up the staff ghosts, and we're trying to get Ninja WFC working. So, let me hit the random button. I think we had Diamond City, but we did not have Rainbow Coaster, made by Diego Vabi. Ooh. So yeah, from the arcade series. So yeah, all UI upgrades. We moved over to Wii Link for now. We are trying to switch over to Ninja WFC. So why haven't I talked about this for over a year? Well, simple reason as burnout. I got burned out for a good bit. It's always important to make sure you do everything in moderation. And while working with Tripolar, who I haven't been part of this group for now over a year, I got burned out. And it sucked. And I've been radio silent on this Mario Kart mod for a good while. But that's going to stop now. We're going to make sure this mod gets released soon, if anything at all. But this arcade track, it's definitely underrated. Because like it's the Rainbow Road, it's where you unlock Robot Mario, which is a unique, somewhat unique enough character to where I kind of like it, but at the same time it's a fun character. But this track, like it's visually appeasing for it being an arcade track from 2005, which that was when I was born. But yeah, we also updated the speedometer down there. I think it only went up to 2 digits, but now it goes up to 3 digits for ultra-specific speeds. I might update the UI again. I went back to the basic UI lookout. I tried changing the yellow to blue in the file. Unfortunately, it crashes other regions, and as of right now as well, Korea versions do not work with the UI. I have to find out how to do that, because if I attempt to, it crashes. So as of right now, Korea will get a different build, with just no UI. But yeah, there was a GP Rainbow, I think it was Rainbow Coaster. Like I said, we're still working on getting the staff ghosts done. We have 10 people working on the staff ghosts. So be on the lookout for that. Camp Cardigan! Now, one thing I did say was I was planning on 2 game modes. One being King of the Hill, one being Imposter mode. Those I still want to do so bad. Unfortunately, right now, they will be postponed for the time being. King of the Hill will definitely be first. Again, I'm learning how to code all this stuff. And thanks to the help of the Pulsar team, or the Pulsar community, I should say, I'm learning a lot more every day. And I'm still going to be learning a lot more to make this pack good for me. Oh, this track. You've seen it in CTGP before. This custom track pack as well is more so going through the history of custom tracks. Some of the old and some of the new. Some of the tracks in this pack have never been in a custom track pack before. And I made sure to test every track beforehand to make sure it works. So, not only works, but also looks good. Because even though we have tracks out there that have been... So, what's this one? Even though we have tracks like Mushroom Peaks, it's one of the first ever custom tracks, where it's been in CTGP since the very beginning. We have Mushroom Mountain to represent Mushroom Peaks because it's the same layout essentially, but it's also polished, like more polished. It's still a janky ass fucking track, but Mr. Bean and Shatters, they are still credited, even though it was Ferb that made the track, but they were the original creators of the track. Every track in here is going to be unique enough to be represented in this pack. There's going to be no clone tracks. Cogwheel Chasm by Bry911. Now, what do I mean by clone tracks? Well, if you know the track Mystic Tangle, there is another track that has a very similar layout to it. I believe by the name of Rainforest something. But it's the exact same layout, just different paint job, essentially. I tried to avoid it. Plus, there's a lot of other tracks with the same format as well, but not the same paint job. I don't want to say paint job because everyone who's in the custom track community is working very hard on the custom tracks, and I'm trying very hard not to knock them. But at the same time, I try making every track in this pack. Try that. I'm actually going to raise the one staff ghost I have in this pack, which is of myself. So let's do this. We're just going to ignore that. Now, like I said, I am going to make sure everyone gets credit for their custom track. I'm working on a Google sheet right now to credit all the people that worked on these tracks. This specific texture is a texture of my own. But there is a Google sheet being worked on right now by myself, crediting every single track creator, linking to them, as well as all the links to that was used. It's actually sad that I'm losing to this, and it's not even a good time. But another thing as well, the custom characters. If you play Retro Rewind, you know ZZL has found a way to add custom characters technically as costumes. I'm still trying to figure out how to do my own version of the custom characters. I might have to go his route and go, I might have to go his route and do, where you have to hit the bumpers. Unfortunately, it's not the route I want to go until I can crack down how to do that. But unfortunately, we have to do it that way. Why is it still saying time trials 0 out of 0 trophies out of 1? So yeah, that is the track pack as of now. It's still being worked on. We're still trying to get all the stuff finished so we can release this. Like I said, it's taken a lot longer than I wish it would. It's been over a year since I've updated this to you guys, and I just want to say thank you for everyone that has joined the WiiVamped Discord recently to try out this mod. I'm linking the server in the description. We are actually going to be trying and doing some game nights with this and seeing if everything will be working soon. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Goodbye.